So we just got some pretty big and surprising news in the world of fighting games. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection is going to be getting a major update tomorrow, April the 16th, and we're going to be getting a few new features and quality of life changes. We're going to get into that, but first, the like button is feeling kind of lonely, so do me a solid and hit that real quick. And before you ask, yes, this update is coming to the Nintendo Switch Edition. I just thought I would mention that because sometimes, you know, the Switch versions of these games, they tend to get left out of the big updates, but it looks like we're going to be eating pretty good too. So in getting to the meat of the changes, what's going to be coming with this update? So for starters, we're getting an offline versus mode, and you know what, honestly, I can't believe that this was not already available before, but now it looks like they're adding in an offline versus mode where you and your friends can play against each other or a CPU, and you're not going to need an internet connection. This feature is going to be making its way to every single game in this collection. Another new feature is coming to X-Men vs. Street Fighter version Select, where they're actually gonna allow us to choose between 3 different versions of the game. The 3 different versions have different balance adjustments. You can think of it as being able to pick between different balance updates in modern fighting games. And since we're on the subject of picking between different balance updates, ArcSys really ought to bring that feature to Dragon Ball FighterZ, you know, because if I could go back to Season 2, I would be a very happy dude. I do not like where that game went. Moving on, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is gonna give you the option to change resolutions, which is going to be a major plus for a lot of people. Another change is when you're having an online matches, and you know how sometimes if you got fat fingers, you might accidentally hit the start button and go into the menu? Well, the menu button now is going to take a long press before you're taken to the menu. You can also now reset matches directly from the pause menu. The gallery is now going to feature brand new artwork by Shinkiro. There's going to be some new music tracks, and finally, and what is another bit of exciting news, is that these updates are also going to be applied to the already released Capcom Fighting Collection and Capcom Fighting Collection 2, which is scheduled to release on the Nintendo Switch next month. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, and is this a game that you guys play on your Switches? One thing I wish that they would add is crossplay. The thing with these older games is that not a lot of people play them anymore, especially on a platform known for its weaker hardware like the Nintendo Switch, but crossplay is something that, at least in my opinion, crossplay could work on the Switch. We're talking about games that came out on the Dreamcast here. The Switch is multiple generations ahead of it, but maybe there's something I'm missing. I don't know. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I'm going to have some Mortal Kombat gameplay up tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. I'm Switchblade, done.